Hello everyone. This year 2024 is about to end. We are about to cross over to 2025. Even me, I can't believe that we are in December already. But we are about to cross over. If you are a Christian, your pastors, your priests, your spiritual leader, they are probably planning crossover events, rituals that they do every December or 31st of December. If you're following different type of religion, maybe Muslim or other religion, I'm sure they have programs that they do to cross over. But when practicing African spirituality, we also have crossover rituals that we do. A ritual is something that you repeat continuously, maybe once a month or once every year, rituals, continuous event that repeats itself. Okay? In African spirituality, we also have crossover rituals. The benefit of crossing over with your ancestors, with your personal spirit guides, which are your guiding angels, your ancestral spirit, is huge. You cannot be able to explain the benefit of these things until you have experienced it. A lot of you have gone through a lot of stress this year. Some people, I'm sure you probably didn't meet up to your wishes or what you wanted to have. Why some people did well this year? Some people have passed through a lot of sorrows. If you want to sustain what you've aimed this year, next year, do not neglect crossing over with your spirits, with your ancestral spirits, with your personal spirit guides, with your good and great ancestors. So as someone that is practicing Asian African spirituality, during the end of December or in this December already, we have already started doing crossover rituals. A lot of us, myself, have been doing crossover rituals, before even So I'll continue to do rituals to cross over before this year ends, even the first weeks of next year. So if you want next year to be a better year for you, you want to improve something, or you want to protect yourself, you must cross over with your personal spirit. You must energize them. You must have communion with them. You must tell them what you want. Some of you are still alive because of the protection of your spirit this year. Some of you, you're still successful because of what your spirit have done for you this year, the protection on the works of your hands. Many of you would have been dead and gone this year if not for the protection of your ancestral spirits and your personal spirits. So next year, you want to be able to sustain that relationship by crossing over with your personal spirit, with your ancestral spirits. If you don't have money, African spirituality is not only for rich people. Because I know some spiritualists will make it look like if you don't have money, you cannot be able to connect. You can connect to your spirit even though you don't have. And as things are getting better for you, you'll be able to do more for them. It's what they give to you that you'll be able to take from there to give to them. So they understand this. So to connect to your personal spirit, if you have libation, you give them libation drink. If you don't have anything at all, if things are hard for you, at least you're eating in your house. You share the food that you have with your spirit. And when you are doing all these things to your ancestors, to your personal spirit guides, to your ancestral spirit, don't forget your spiritual friends, because these people are very stubborn spirits. Always include your spiritual friends in whatever you're doing. Some of our spiritual friends have the key to wealth making. Some of our spiritual friends are the ones that have that key that will make you successful, that protects you, that gang up against anyone that is planning evil against you. Our spiritual friends are more important than we think. So, cross over by celebrating, doing something nice for your spirit while you cross over. Cook for them if you can cook. If you can afford to buy, to energize them during animal sacrifice, you can energize them. If you don't have those things, if it's just fruits you can buy, you give them. Spirits. Spirit don't look at what we have, they look at our heart. It is our heart that they look. Because when I keep saying this, people think maybe I'm crazy or something. It is the heart that spirits look. They know when you're honest, they are coming with a good heart. They appreciate what you have, what you bring. And when you have also more than that, they also appreciate. So give something to your spirit. Call upon them, connect to them through the sunrise, early morning. Okay? You can connect to them through Mother Earth, depending on the country you're living at. Some country they don't have sun so much, so you cannot really rely on sun. So if there is no sun, you have the air. You can speak. Air is the fastest transporter that can transport your any information you want to send to any spirit. Air, they are very, very fast. And air spirit, you don't even need to give them so many things. Just speak. Maybe you blow your calabash chalk, to the four corners of the world. That as you're entering this coming year, that things should be good for you. You blow to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. The doors everywhere should be open for you. May you get protection. If you have access to the sun, you can also go to the sun. You pray to the sun. You give libation. You give offering to the sun spirit, to the sun gods. If you have access to water bodies, river, sea, ocean, lake, you go to the spirits in your territory, territorial spirits. You give offering, ask them to protect you, ask them to open way for you. Especially if you want money. Because water dimension is the primary place that money resides. So if you build good relationship with the territorial spirit in charge of the water bodies in your location, they will bless you. And if you connect to the spirits, if you're from water, you also have to connect to your water people. With the basic things that you have, with whatever you have, even if it's just libation, even if it's just snacks or fruits. But if you're someone that have money, you can give, energize them, still add those other small things along with it to make them happy. The more you give, the more they bless you. Your ancestral spirits can even do more for you depending on your connection, your relationship with them, because they are the archangels you hear about. I've been talking about that. I will talk about the archangels, but it's been wiping up. They will bring new things. They wipe out. I'm sure when the time comes, they will surely be able to say, yeah, teach about us more. But I will just say a little bit. Because when I'm teaching, I add a little information. Those ancestral spirits in your village, in your community, are the archangels that you hear about. Archangels are spirits that have other spirits working under them. They are the boss, and they have other spirits working under them. So when you have good relationship with this spirit, they will do a lot more for you than ever. They will support your spiritual work if you're a spiritualist. Because I know that some spiritualists, they have access to some of these archangels, but they don't know that they are archangels. They don't know that this spirit have many other spirits that works with them, that works under them. Take care of yourself as a spiritualist. Don't overwork yourself. Health is very, very important. So anyway, if you're someone that goes to spiritualists to work for you, if they have blessed you, their spirit have blessed you, don't forget to go and do Thanksgiving. Don't take our Thanksgiving and go and be doing it in the church when it's a spiritualist that help you to do those manifestations. If you recognize the altar that blessed you, the altar will bless you more. If you recognize the spiritualist that helped you, the spiritual you have the good heart to do more for you. That is something people do not understand. Which altar are you connecting to yourself with entering next year? Our first altar is us. We are the first temple. And then if you have a spiritualist that is working for you, their altar will also back off for you. If you're connecting with a spirit, your other